Hey guys, it's me, Alia. I hope you all had a great weekend. Tonight, I have a few things to talk to you about. I will be giving a few announcements, and then I will be talking about the third season premiere of The Fosters. Begin with the announcements. So when I started doing this, I didn't realize how many videos I would have to make for the shows I was gonna do, because I didn't want to do it to where I was doing multiple shows per video. I wanted to do one show per video to keep it simple. I mean, I'm just starting off. So, because of that, I am no longer going to be making a video about Devious Maids or Unreal. But this is not saying that I don't like these shows. I actually love them. I watched them tonight. They were so good. But it's just a lot right now, and I think maybe I might bring them back. I will mention them, and I will keep you guys updated, but I'm not going to do in-depth videos on them. Maybe I'll do like a short video where I talk about each show in a limited time, but as for now, they will not get their own video. But yeah, so that's the update I have for you guys. Now I really just want to talk about the Fosters because, oh my gosh, the way the episode started, I literally had my heart like just beating in my chest. It was so much. But okay, so the way they did the episode, you automatically thought things were going to go in a whole nother direction. But I had made a prediction about what they were going to do, and turns out my prediction was correct. So, the episode begins with Steph responding to the car crash in which Mariana, Jesus, and the pregnant Anna were in. And when she gets there, you see Anna getting carried off by a gurney, and then she sees Mariana, who is completely fine, and she goes to hug her, and then you see Jesus, and he looks very, very bad. I mean, he's got oxygen masks, he's got blood everywhere, he's not moving, there was a shoe off, it was just a lot. So we honestly didn't know what to expect. And then you see Steph, she wakes up in bed with Lena. She just says that she has a bad dream. And then when they get up in the morning, she says, I miss Jesus. And automatically we all think that he's dead. I mean, I was watching it with my sister. She was literally crying. She loves Jake T. Austin, so she was crying. And then when Lena was like, oh, we could just give him a call, we all were just, we can breathe. It was a lot. I mean, they scared us. But what I thought was going to happen, I thought that Jesus was going to get in the accident. It was going to be bad, but then he was going to get healed up, have a revelation that he should live life to the fullest and go to this school. And guess what he did? Went to the school. I mean, I knew Jake T. Austin wasn't going to come back. I just wasn't completely sure on what they were going to do with his character. And I was right. Have their summer projects. Brandon is going to music school. Mariana is helping Anna with the baby. Oh, that's right. Anna kept the baby. I guess she also had a revelation during the accident that she may never have a chance to raise her own child, so she decided to keep the baby. And Mariana is spending the summer helping her out, and Anna is now living with her own parents, so they're also helping. So it's a family affair. Callie is working at the foster center, which is really cool. I mean, she's helping kids who were who kind of are, she's still a foster child, in the same situation that she's in. Can I just say that when they're in the kitchen in the beginning of the episode talking and hanging out or whatever, Mariana had on the cutest outfit. Guys, it was like these pearlish colored overalls with white flowers on them. Then she had a crop top and a white shirt. It was so cute. I'm just saying, if she happened to mention where she bought it or where she got it, I would buy it also. But anyway, so during the episode, everyone's kind of getting back into their flow. It's 3 weeks after the accident happened, so the shock of it isn't as bad. Anna has some injuries, but she and the baby are just fine. She named the child Isabella, which is really sweet. They call her Bella. I think it's cute. But she's still recovering pretty much. Mariana she came out unscathed. I mean, that girl was fine, so lucky her. Lena goes back to school, goes back to work and everything. We'll talk about what happens with her coworker later. And Steph spends the episode trying to find out who hit Mariana, Jesus, and Anna in the car, because it was a hit and run, so whoever was driving the car ran. So there's a lot that's going to happen. So I'm going to start this by talking about Jude, because the episode kind of starts with his own individual story. Him and Connor, they are a couple, and they don't know what they're going to say in school. I mean, they're, 12, 13? So they might be the only openly gay boys. Well, if they chose to be open, they might be the only ones in their school. So I guess they're kind of iffy on what they're exactly going to do with that. And they talk about it a little bit, and they say they want to give it some time, which they were going to do. But if you guys remember, the two girls who they went on a double date with, one girl's name was Daria, and then the other one, I don't remember, sorry. But the girl whose name I don't remember, she is the one who knows that Connor and Jude are, she doesn't know their item, but she knows they have a thing for each other. And she ends up telling her friend, Daria, who was the girl who was with Connor. She was very upset when Connor broke up with her, and she had no idea why. So her best friend tells her why, and she ends up telling someone else, and the word kind of spreads, and this girl, who I can't remember her name to save my life, she's telling everyone because she thinks it'll make it easier on Jude and Connor on getting out, and it wasn't her place to tell. But now I guess they don't have to be so discreet, they don't have to worry about it, so she might have done them a favor. But the thing was, Jude, when he was asked if he was gay, he said he wasn't, and then he ran off, and Connor went to talk to him about it. And Jude said that he didn't want to be known as gay. He didn't want to be known as a foster child. He wanted to be known as Jude. But he did say he was gay. But that's not what he wants to be known for, which is understandable. I mean, he's a kid who's had labels put on him throughout his whole life, and he just wants to be known as who he is. So, good job to you, Jude, standing up for what you believe in. As said before, Brandon did go to the music camp for the summer, but since he did it so late, he can't get on campus. Well, he can't get into the dorm, so he's commuting from home. And when he signs in, he realized that they didn't accept him as a pianist, but they accepted him as a composer, which kind of upsets him at first. And then he meets a really cool guy named Tony. He's like, oh, I'm a composer too. Then he meets a really stinky girl named Katarina. Right, Katarina? They call her Kat. And she's like, I'm a pianist and I don't really care. She was annoying to me. She automatically thinks she's better than everyone because she's been at camp more times. Like, come on, calm down, girl. You're just as basic as everyone else at that camp. Calm down. We know Brandon's only real talent. Just saying. But, so he does that. At first he wants to quit, but then he gets a pep talk from Lou, actually, because there's a Anchor Beach end of school party at the beach, and Lou's band what isn't the band called My Little Sister or something like that? The band is playing without Brandon. They're not playing his songs, so he gets slightly offended, but she's like, we're doing it out of respect because it was your songs, you're not with us, so we're not going to sing them. But she pretty much calls him a bomb composer and tells him to go back there and show off, so he does. So in their class at camp, he was paired with this stanky girl, Kat. And she's like, you're really going to put me with an amateur who just got here? I've been going to this camp for so long, and you're going to put me with someone who doesn't know anything. I want to go to whatever. I think they called it Disney. She wants to go to, like, the big orchestra, and she doesn't think that Brandon composing her music will get her there. But then he goes ahead and tells her and says that he knows exactly what he needs to do. He knows what she needs to do to get better and all that jazz. So Go ahead, Brandon. Tell that stinky girl what's up. So Mariana. She is starting to help Anna with the baby, like I said before. But she is very overbearing. She wants to do everything for the baby. She wants to help Anna in every way she can. She's instructing Anna on how to take care of Isabella, the baby. And Anna just is kind of getting tired of it. I mean, we even see Mariana reading a baby book. And I think what the problem is she wants Isabella to have the childhood that she didn't with Anna. She wants to give Isabella her best. So this is why she's reading all these parenting books and trying to tell Anna what to do with the baby. And Anna just gets kind of annoyed. I mean, you can't smother someone with all that stuff. Motherly instincts, they'll kick in when you're not, on drugs and stuff. So since she's clean, these motherly instincts will kick in and they'll be able to guide her. But I don't think Mariana understands that. That's one thing that's going on with her. Another, her boyfriend is getting ready to go on tour, and you can kind of see and feel the disconnect between them. So she tells Callie that she is going to have sex with him in order to keep him as her boyfriend. Callie doesn't think it's such a great idea, but hey, she's not going to tell Mariana to stop. Mariana tries to have sex with her boyfriend, but he turns her down. He doesn't exactly turn her down. He says he wants to, but this isn't the right time. I think he knows that she was only trying to do it so that he wouldn't cheat on her or nothing would happen with the relationship. So he kisses her goodbye and then he leaves. So she's chilling on the beach by herself all lonely, and guess who shows up? My bae, Wyatt. He comes with the what do you call beers? A 6-pack of beers. 6-pack. I don't really know anything about it. But he comes with a 6-pack of beers and he's like, hey, want a drink? And she's like, yeah. So Mariana is drinking with Wyatt. She drinks a little bit too much and begins to flirt with Wyatt and touch his beautiful, gorgeous hair. And then she kisses Wyatt. And kissing leads to so much more. And I don't know, you guys must remember that Wyatt is Callie's ex-boyfriend. So she's breaking all types of girl codes, sister codes, friend codes, everything. Mariana just broke every single code. And the next morning, when Callie's like, oh, did you have sex? Mariana says, yes, I did. But she did not say who with. And Callie should have asked who with, because she did not have sex with her boyfriend. She had sex with Callie's ex-boyfriend. So much. I can't believe Mariana would do that. I mean, even if you're drunk, come on now. You just lost your virginity to someone you didn't even want to lose it to. Now that I have gone through all of the kids, except for Jesus, because he is gone off to school, I will move on to Steph and Lena. So, Steph in this episode is trying to find the person, the guy, the girl, whoever, who hit Jesus, Mariana, and Anna in the car. She finds the owner of the car, and he says that it was stolen and that his son was the one who informed him that the car was stolen. So they interrogate the son, and he claims not to have done it. He said he has his own car, blah, blah, blah. And then they figure out that he couldn't have done it. And Steph is just, she feels helpless that she can't do anything to find out who harmed her family. So she's stressing over that. She's very upset, and she turns to Lena. She doesn't want to be alone, and I feel kind of bad for her. I mean, she's a cop, and she wants to do her job of helping her family, and if she can't do that, she feels like she can't do anything. So I understand you, Steph. I do. Don't worry, you'll find the jerk who did it. Lena. So, as we know, Lena's co-worker Monty kissed her in the season finale, and Monty talked to Lena about it. She's like, I don't know why I did that. I'm straight. I had a husband. All this other stuff. Let me just say something real quick. So, Monty, obviously you are curious about something if you went out of your way to kiss a married woman. So I think you need to figure yourself out and not experiment with someone who is married. If you're curious, go be curious with someone who isn't married, okay? Don't mess up other lives just because you're unsure. I mean, come on now. Come on. she bugged me with that. Anyhow, Lena is being good and she's keeping her distance, but I still think she should have told Steph about the kiss. I mean, when you keep secrets like that, it just builds and builds and builds, and then it comes out somehow, and then Steph is going to blow up at Lena, and Lena's going to be like, it was no big deal, and then Steph is going to be like, if it wasn't a big deal, why didn't you tell me? And Steph would be right. So, I don't know. I think Lena's kind of looking for an outlet. I don't know. But it's all just so crazy, and I don't know, but Lena needs to get a hold on it. She took a step in this episode. She took her distance from Monty, which is good. So, snaps to you for doing that, Lena, but you still made a mistake and you need to fix it. Also, what happened in the house was they were going to go on a vacation because Steph was feeling all down, and then there's a leak in the roof, and then Steph poked it and it broke a hole in the roof, so no vacation. But I feel like that hole is going to have more relevance later. Something's going to happen. So maybe it's going to give them an excuse to move to a bigger house. Something, but I don't know. Anything can happen. It's TV. That about sums up this episode. We met some new characters. The incredibly handsome AJ. Tony, very handsome, but we didn't see much of him. And then the stinky dinky cat. So, these characters their roles will grow throughout the season. I like it when they bring in new characters because it changes up the flow of the show. So, I'm excited for this season. I always say this, but I am. I love the Fosters so much. And I kind of want to see how they're going to do things without Jesus and with the whole Johnner thing, and then with Lena and Monty, and then Callie getting fired. I mean, she needed that job to graduate. Brandon being a composer. Oh my gosh, I think Brandon's going to be a bomb composer because he was already composing the episode, and I got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps. It was so good. It probably isn't really him, but still, it was good. So, hey, I don't know. But I'm very excited for this season, and I don't know what to expect. You never know what to expect with the Fosters, but yeah. That sums up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said before, I'm not going to be doing videos on Divas Maids or Unreal, but I will be live tweeting from my Twitter on there, my Twitter right here. So check that out for what I have to say about the episode while I'm watching it. I did that tonight for Divas Maids and Unreal. I even got one of my tweets favorited by the star of Unreal, so very cool. But yeah, so check it out. I'll be doing that more, try to focus on it. And yeah, guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, check out some of my other videos if you want. I will see you guys later. Bye.